Hey, what's good? I got a new guitar pedal here. This is the Boss IR2. I think Boss just came out with it like a week ago. In simple terminology, essentially what this pedal is, it's a guitar pedal that's packed with different amplifiers and cabinets. So I believe the official name is an amplifier and impulse response loader, but I just think of it as basically an amp and cab pedal. So what's cool about this pedal, there's many things that's cool about it, but the one is that your 4 different knobs that are right here, they're the ambience, the level, and the gain. These double as dual feature knobs. So in other words, the ambience also doubles as the bass, and then the level doubles as the middle, and then the gain doubles as the treble. And then here's all of your amplifier models right here. And I believe there's 11 of them. So I'm just going to run you through some of the sounds on this thing. Got to take that snark tuner off, and that's ugly. So right now that's on the Brit setting. And this is what it sounds like with just my amp. There's nothing else connected to the amp right now. Just the Boss IR2 in front of the amp, not in the effects loop. This is the modded setting. Try, this is the brown. Sounds extremely harsh. I don't know what's going on there. See, what I don't like about this pedal is that I just can't get it to not sound harsh. Well, I just turned my pickups down and that kind of helped. got way more gain now. Yeah, I mean, in my honest opinion, like, I'd just rather use my pedals and like my amp, and I'd rather use my Blue Cat Axiom. Additionally, you have two different channels on this thing. So in simple terms, you press it one and you get green. That's your green setting. That's one channel. And then you hit it again and that's your red channel. And then if you want to deactivate the pedal entirely and just have your regular amp, then you have to hold down on it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of how that works. I was messing around with it. I didn't really like how you have to hold down on it in order to get it to stop. I kind of figured you just press it the third time and that would take it off. And you can also upload or import rather all your favorite amps and your cabs right in this thing. And you do that with the USB-C port right there, which is great. I'm glad that they're using USB-C. You also have your headphones in here too. So something that I missed initially is that you can actually use the Boss IR2 as an audio interface. So in other words, instead of using a Scarlett 2i2 or something like that, you can just use this pedal instead and it'll work just fine. So this can also be used with iOS devices, iPads, iPhones. So if you have a DAW on your phone, there's no reason why you can't use this pedal. Now it has 160 mA of current draw. So what that means is that it's about the same current draw as an RC5 looper. And what that tells you is that you're best not to use a battery with this pedal because it's gonna suck the life out of the battery in probably 2 to 3 hours, around there, maybe 2 to 4. So I would recommend the Voodoo Labs Pedal Power 3 Plus. That's the one I use. I used to say the ISO Brick all the time, and it's a great one too, but if you have extra money, I would just get the Pedal Power 3 Plus. So frankly, in my opinion, I'm actually not a big fan of this pedal, and the reason why is that and this is just my opinion, I'm not saying it's a bad pedal, but I paid $350 for it, Canadian dollars. And for a guitarist like me, I'm mostly just recording in my apartment. I'm not gigging, I'm not out there playing shows. I think this would be perfect if you're a gigging musician. But for someone like me who's just at home, I would just prefer to use my Blue Cat Audio Axiom. I use that all the time. I'm not an affiliate or anything. I just genuinely like it. There's plenty of amplifier and cabinet combos that you can find online. So I prefer just to use that, but that's just my opinion. Additionally, I find this pedal is a little bit overwhelming. Like there's quite a bit that you can do with this. For me, as much as I like guitar pedals, I definitely get kind of confused with like everything, everything that everything can do, and like setting everything up in your effects loop. And as a matter of fact, I actually struggled to get this set up in my guitar setup properly. I found that when I put this in the effects loop originally, it didn't sound very good. So I put it just before the looper pedal in my signal chain at the very end of the effects loop. So the volume the volume attenuator, then the looper pedal, and then this one. And that's how I got it to sound decent. But I find that the way I had it set up, it's like interacting weirdly with my reverb, which is in the front of my amp. I just found it very difficult to get everything done and to set things up in a way that I wanted to. You know, if you're a gigging musician, it's probably perfect for you, but for me, not so much.